Welcome back to DPSN. I'm Dylan Oliver, and today I have my predictions for Week 2 of this 2021 NFL season. I won't lie, last week, it was a little rough. I correctly predicted 10 games and got 6 wrong. But it's okay. I'll bounce back this week and go a perfect 16 for 16. The week starts on Thursday with a game between the Giants and the Washington football team. Unfortunately, Ryan Fitzmagic won't be playing, but Taylor Heineke will step in and be solid for Washington. The Giants looked bad last week, and I believe they will look bad again this week, and Washington will win this game. Coming off a dominant Week 1 performance, the New Orleans Saints travel to play Carolina in an NFC South divisional matchup. Both teams won last week, but the Saints looked so much better doing it, and I know they will do it again. Jameis Winston is a new man after his eye surgery, and he will throw for 3+ touchdowns once again this week and lead the Saints to a 2-0 start. This next one is a game I've had a tough time predicting. The Bengals had a big upset win over the Vikings in Week 1, and the Bears looked like nothing special, but they were in the game with the Rams for a decent amount of it. I like the Bengals, but I'm not completely sold yet, and with David Montgomery looking so good last week, plus the game being in Chicago, I'll take the Bears in this one. The Texans shocked me last week when they absolutely dominated the Jaguars. Tyrod Taylor looked good, Mark Ingram looked good, and the defense caused some turnovers. I definitely may have underestimated them coming into this year. They had the impressive win versus the Jags last week, but this week they get the Browns, and they won't look that good again. The Browns are going to win this game by a lot, and it is my lock of the week. Up next, we have the LA Rams versus the Indianapolis Colts. I won't take too long on this one. Carson Wentz looked solid Week 1, and they will have a decent season, but the Rams are on a whole nother level this year. I have the Rams winning this game, and you know what? I'm going to say it right now. I have the Los Angeles Rams winning a lot more games this year and being the team that represents the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to have lots of struggles in this game against the Broncos this week. Broncos defense is great, and the offense looked effective in Week 1. The Broncos will win this game to start off the year 2-0. The Bills need to bounce back after a disappointing Week 1 performance. This game is crucial for both teams since it is a divisional matchup. I think the Dolphins are good, but I know the Bills are a lot better and will be hungry for that first win of the season, and they will get it in this one. From one AFC East matchup to another, the Patriots and Jets square off in New York. The Jets have a rookie quarterback, and I think we all know what happens when Bill Belichick plays against rookie quarterbacks. The Patriots will win this game. The Eagles and 49ers is sort of a tricky one, because the Eagles looked a lot better than the 49ers last week. I do think the Eagles are much better than people think they are, and I think the Niners almost blew that game last week because they took their foot off the gas. I don't think the 49ers will slow down at all this week, and they will beat the Eagles. The Steelers and Raiders both got big wins in games I did not think they would have a chance in. Coming into the year, I was very low on both these teams, and they made me look real bad in Week 1. I think I severely underestimated these Steelers, and I won't do it again. The Steelers will win this game. The Cardinals and Vikings is an easy game to predict. The Cardinals looked fantastic last week, and the Vikings did not, so I'm taking the Cardinals. Kyler Murray looks like he's going after the MVP award this year, and Chandler Jones looks like he's trying to break the sack record this year. I mean, he's currently on pace for 85 sacks, so you never know. They're going to be a dangerous team all year long, and I can guarantee that. Another easy game to predict is the Atlanta Falcons versus the reigning, defending, world champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady and his Bucs are going to slaughter the Falcons. I wouldn't be shocked if the Bucs put up 40+ points this week. The Chargers get their home opener versus the Cowboys in a game I think should be very close. The Chargers took care of the Washington football team last week, and the Dallas Cowboys looked much better than I thought they would in Week 1. Although the Chargers won Week 1 and the Cowboys lost, I think the Cowboys looked much more impressive overall, and for that reason, I have the Dallas Cowboys picking up a big road win over the Chargers. The Titans got smacked last week. The Cardinals came in and completely destroyed them. They didn't look in sync at all. They couldn't block, pass, or run. They just looked like they had no chemistry. I don't know if they can fix all that in just 1 week. I think they'll look better than they did in Week 1, but I don't think they'll be able to go into Seattle and knock off a team that looked great last week in the Seahawks. So I have Seattle winning this game. Sunday Night Football is my choice for the DPSN Game of the Week. The Ravens and Chargers are two of the best teams in the AFC, and both are Super Bowl contenders. The Chiefs looked great like usual, and the Ravens, not so much. They struggled versus the Raiders and eventually lost, but now they'll be more motivated to make a statement and beat the Chiefs this week. Unfortunately for them, I don't think it'll happen, as I have Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs going into Baltimore and winning. Finally, Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football is a matchup that should not be close. It should be a Monday Night Massacre for my Green Bay Packers over the Detroit Lions. And if it's not, I will officially be worried about the Packers. But for now, I'm going to put my faith in Rodgers, LaFleur, Zadarius Smith, Devontae Adams, and all the other Packers, and just relax. Thank you for watching. Let me know who you got winning these games. I'm Dylan Oliver, and I will see you next time.